This is mine.
Power Rankings.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Power Rankings.
All right, everybody, here we go. I've got my week 2 Power Rankings because guess what? We've had a week 1. And prior to this week, I had a top 10 list before there isn't a single game played. So there's a lot of movement.
Week 0.
There's a lot of movement.
Way too early.
Listen, I did it anyway. And number 10 on last week's list, for instance, was the Atlanta Falcons. That didn't age well.
Yeah, they're out.
They're out.
Yeah, they're out.
Number 10 on the list is the only winless team on this list. The only team to go 0-1. So I am putting one of these teams 0-1 above a handful of teams that actually won last week.
The Ravens, number 10.
Sorry?
Ravens?
No, they're on this list as well.
Oh.
That's the first one. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Oh,
Pardon
okay.
me. Great.
No, got it. Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
Los Angeles Rams are number 10 on this list.
Oh, yeah, I buy that. Yeah.
LA Rams are a top 3rd National Football League team. That was a tough assignment. And they lost Puka Nacua. They lost their left tackle. They lost a ton of players in the middle of this game and damn near pulled it off. And they just ran out of gas in overtime. And so there's that. The Los Angeles Rams just can't get – just lost 2 in a row, and both against the Detroit Lions, one in the playoffs and one for week 1. But this is a lot to like watching this team.
Yeah.
So they're number 10. Number 9 on the list, I apologize. They weren't on the list to begin with. It's my boy. Baker's Buccaneers, baby. B squared. Baker's Buccaneers. Yeah. This is my city, he says. And it is now. What a way to follow up getting paid, right? He got his money, and he showed up and played like money. And I can't say he doesn't even know it. He knows it. If there's anybody who knows that he is money,
he's aware.
It is Baker friggin' Mayfield, man. And Browns fans are freaking out right now.
Yeah, right.
Freaking out right now and calling into the local radio stations that went a little viral. Somebody called in, first caller on a Monday show, and went nuts about Watson looking the way he looked and Baker looking the way he's looked. And the Buccaneers are number 9 on this list. No change. Number 8 on this list. They stay like before. Ooh. Miami Dolphins are number 8 on this list. I still believe in them. I like what I'm seeing out of them. I understand Buffalo also won, and they're not on this list. But the Miami Dolphins won a game that they gutted it out. Jacksonville is a really good football team, although they're not in my top 10. And Miami gutted it out, especially with all the craziness that went down just outside the stadium before the game. Number 7 on the list, down a spot. Down a spot. You'll find out why. Houston Texans are 7 right here. They're number 7 on this list. Yeah, I understand you think they're winning the Super Bowl. Or they're going to the Super Bowl, right?
Did they win? Didn't they win last week?
They did. And they came up with a nice win in Indianapolis.
On the road?
On the road.
In division?
Showed that Joe Mixon can actually run the football. They might have improved.
Division
game. This team, and I understand.
Dropped.
I understand. Road division win. Correct. And added a run game to an offense that had Stephon Diggs score a couple times.
And they dropped.
Correct.
Interesting.
Number 6 on this list, above the Texans, even though they lost, the Ravens.
What are we doing?
Ravens are a great football team, guys.
What are we doing?
Go ahead and sleep on the Ravens.
If they played the Texans today, who would win?
I'm telling you the Ravens would win. That's why I put them above the Texans.
No, you're wrong.
Okay. What happened in Kansas City is not this. I'm not concerned. It's not concerning to me because I'm discerning.
And they played last year in the playoffs, and the Ravens won. So,
I understand that.
Maybe you're right.
Correct. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The reason why these two teams dropped down a couple spots is because the team that I had 9th ranked last week on my power rankings, much to the consternation of our friend TJ Jefferson. Dallas Cowboys are 5 on this list. Up 4 spots.
Is consternation good or bad? Because if it's good, that's what I am. I'm consternated.
You were very upset about that.
You used a word last night in the group chat. I had no idea what it meant.
Ebullient.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Big word.
I had to look that up.
is marvelous.
That's what it means. I was very happy last night.
I get
You're
it.
using words I don't understand. I'm going to take it as a sign of
Up
disrespect.
4 spots, the
Watch your
Dallas
mouth.
Cowboys. Up 4 spots.
I'll take that, Rich. Number 5. Sure.
Because the Lions are down 2 spots. I had them number 2 on my list last week. They're 4.
Okay.
They're 4. I just like their stuff. I like what they're made of, man.
Yeah, a gritty win.
A gritty win against the Rams team that is number 10 on this list. And I think they're one of the best in the NFC. And they're down 2 spots because the Eagles are up 1. I really like the Philadelphia Eagles. What a W that was. I mean, any of the teams, either of the teams that had won in Brazil, it's a great win. Flying 12 hours, playing on a turf that a lot of people are still complaining about. Come on now. Saquon in this offense, get out of here, man. And Jalen Carter. A lot of folks say, what are they going to do without Fletcher Cox? Well, he's just going to play like Fletcher Cox.
Right. Oops.
Right? And there's Jordan Davis there, too. That's quite a handful in the middle of
A lot
that
of
defense.
beef.
Big
on
man.
that,
Wow.
defensive line.
Number 2 on this list, up 1 spot, are the San Francisco 49ers. They are, this just in, really good at the football. Jordan Mason, 28 carries, most in 13 years by a 49er.
Crazy.
How about them apples? Number 1, it stays like a before. Your defending champion twice over, Kansas City Chiefs. They came out of the box and looked really, really good. And I understand if Isaiah Likely wore like a size 14 shoe or 13 shoe.
if he
We
was
know
a-
what a shoe size is?
If he was at 12, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Or wore white shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
If he was Isaiah White shoes likely. I understand things might be different.
To the people who didn't get that, I feel sorry for you because that was really funny.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it until just now. But the Kansas City Chiefs are the top team of my power rankings right here.
It's a good list, Rich.
Thank you. There it is. Bengals out. Falcons out. Bengals were 7. I don't know what I was
That's a
thinking
little,
there.
that's a little
That could
high,
be the
yeah.
playoffs right there,
I mean, no Patriots on the list. It's fine.
No, they're not on the list, pal.
right? That could be the
They're not
playoffs.
on the list.
You know, Rich, earlier, I forget who it was yesterday. You were saying through just like one of the prettiest passes of the Sunday, but Jared Goff's touchdown to Jamison Williams. Did you see that ball that he threw to him?
Jared Goff is a really good
Holy
quarterback, bud.
Cow!
Yeah.
It
Good
was
thrower of the football
yeah.
indoors.
Well, I mean, he was indoors, so
I mean,
it was
that
amazing.
whole Goff Wentz conversation's over, right?
Wentz is the Chiefs' backup. Is
Yeah,
that right?
I saw him in Kansas City.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's always a fun game.
I saw Chad Henne in Kansas City too.
Well, he was on the field
He was
pregame.
there. Yep.
Pregame, right?
I did see him. Yes, sir. But yeah, Wentz is the backup in KC, and Goff has got a chance to win a Super Bowl for the Detroit Lions.
Crazy,
So
crazy.
okay, so not much pushback.
I mean, no Bills. They had a great home game.
Who would you take out?
Josh Allen kind of dominated.
Who would you take out?
They'd take the Rams out.
Come on. Really?
Yeah. Josh Allen would be the best player on the field if the Rams played the Bills.
All right.
I think that's kind of it.
What about you?
That's
Who's
my
missing?
only pushback.
Well, who's missing?
I didn't have it pushed back, but he's got a good point. The Bills did look good, so maybe
I think Allen specifically kind of looked
Put
like the
them on
MVP of
there.
the league.
Other than that, I don't really have a problem with you.
Well, we're going to find out, right? Don't they play the Rams this year? That's right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Who's taking Hoskins? to the
Del
game?
Tufo.
And you're taking Liz?
What?
Who's taking Liz to the game?
No.
What are you talking about?
She can buy my tickets.
Oh, my God. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.